This is the first video from the Fizzy van. We upgraded into a van. Look at all these badges that we have, Andrew. Many more to come. We're just coming back from Steyning Stinger, the trail marathon that our friend Matt Wyman keeps banging on about. This marathon, and it's been on my radar for a long time, this event. It's only now that I thought actually it fits with everything I'm doing, so I'm going to have a go at it. The other day I actually spoke to Matt's wife, who also has done a few times this event, and she's like, have you heard of all the hills? Have you heard of all the mud? So I kind of knew that there will be mud and hills, but honestly there was a lot of mud, like a lot. At some point I actually filmed myself wading through a river of mud, and I'm not over exaggerating, I'm going to show you the video later on. I had almost knee-high socks, and that was half of the sock was gone, just the half of it. So it was it was just so much mud. We went through a variety of mud, the sticky one that you hold about 1 kilo on each leg, and then you had the mud that pretty much you're swimming in it, and then the mud where you're grateful just to stay upright. But apart from the mud and the hills, actually it happens to be a fantastic day, because until yesterday the weather was so silly, wasn't it? It was just rain and wasn't great, and it was cold actually this morning. So we started at -1 degree. Now is absolutely glorious out there, and for majority of the day actually the downs never disappoint. Sometimes I'm running through these long chalky paths, and you kind of go, yeah, you are truly grateful to be here and to be alive and to be functioning in somewhat normal form. We saw lots of friends today, quite a few friendly faces, which I didn't realize actually, because I thought it's going to be an event. I think it's organized by the Steyning AC. What does that mean? Athletic Club. Athletic Club. So loads and loads of support en route. Marshals literally everywhere. Really well thought through route, where you start within about a couple of K, I would say, maybe a couple of miles, I would say actually. You do a little swirl of a loop, and then you carry straight on up to the Canterbury Ring, and then some people were doing half marathons, some people were doing 30k, others were doing marathon, the full distance. And I have to say, you could not get lost. I mean, you have to be crazy to get lost, because he had so many markers. He had markers in miles, he had markers in kilometers. At the end of it you get this fabulous Steyning Stinger wooden medal, which these days I just don't get any medals for anything. I was opted out, but this is a really nice touch. Very, very lucky today, not only with the weather, but just overall. South Downs, I find sometimes it has got quite a lot of people, just sheer amount of people, do you not think? It's just so busy. And today it wasn't busy, it was actually quite nice. And I mean, Andrew was obviously crewing as always with the dog, and you know, did you enjoy yourself as a crewer? Did you see anything to report kind of for the event?
Good.
Do you think?
Really well organised, lots of marshals, really friendly. Yeah, from an organisation point of view, really good.
Yeah, I second that. I would definitely do it again, and even if it's a half marathon or whatever. I mean, you have loads of time, I think. I actually did this as a part of the training for this longer event that I'm doing, and I have to say, quite a lot of the time I actually kept thinking, how would I feel let's say, on the first marathon that I'm doing on my long event? How would I feel on my 5th marathon? How would I feel on my 9th marathon? Yeah, so yeah, it was quite interesting, because I think I was able to channel some kind of good feelings. But the good thing for me today, a massive positive, is I had my alarm 8 and I stuck by it. However, I didn't need even remotely close to what I set myself to do. So I actually took some of these jelly babies and chocolate digestives that they had in the checkpoints. This is pretty much what they had, didn't they? They had very lovely cold water, and so I drank really well, but nothing else. So I actually didn't eat as much as I took the stuff to have with me, but I ate regularly, which is great, and my stomach felt really good. And in fact, to the end, I would say I could have carried on, well, without over exaggerating, but certainly to make it into 50 mile, I think that I can do. So it's a runnable thing. The other thing I was going to say for me was kind of success is, I had the belt, and initially it irritated me actually having the belt, but then I sort of thought, well, I'm gonna have to wear it. And yeah, some people had nothing on them. Did you notice? Some people run literally with t-shirts and shorts. They had nothing apart from a phone, nothing. So I don't know is there any mandatory? I don't think there's a mandatory kit list. But good for them. And there were speedsters in this event, weren't they? Did you see them climbing up and down like crazy? And I have to say, I did run, I would say 85% of it. The only time I didn't run was when I was wading through so much mud, I just couldn't run. So yeah, amazing. Really good day and highly recommended.